Reckoning7 and welcome to episode 12 of our Cult of Noel playthrough in Shadowrun. As we rejoin the action here, we're going to continue to try and increase our metal production, which is a perennial pinch point for ourselves at the minute. Although I did make a slight error not building a metal mine, a dedicated metal mine earlier, but we're rectifying that now. On top of that, we are going to look at continuing to push our logistics network westward and start thinking about a potential new war, a new front with Bundersket, which we won't get to in this episode, but it's certainly something we are going to be considering in the very near future. As ever, this was all taken from a Twitch livestream, so I will hand you right over to the live audio. Heavy industry. Upgrade our industrial production limits to ensure mass manufacturing machinery. Okay. The Foot 5. Let's have a look, see how good it is. Stuff. Beast we're going to look at. Right. Two decisions first. 21 for morale. It's probably a little bit tricky. Team Council. Shoot down to 35. I think I'll do it. Air Force Research Council. Yeah, you absolutely need to get more to research. You found loads of things. I applaud you for that. Now research them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll do a mechanized quad. Why not? Quad Gauss. In fact, before we do that, have we got... No, we haven't got the gas power. That machine gun, have we got an upgrade for you? Yes, Gauss machine gun. Let's do this first. That's... And combat armor. Yeah. Nice upgrade. Jupiter could be upgraded. Sure.
Copy that.
Nomads are assaulting our traders. Pains me. We can go up to 45, which would be 6. So no, we can't do this.
Affirmative.
Maybe it's something zone security I've got to try and upgrade, increase. Maybe that would have an effect. Terrible idea, is it? Okay, well, in order to... we are onto the asset phase anyway. In order to try and maybe test that theory, let's build
Received.
level of barracks, which should give us security boots. See if that makes a difference. Everything else is looking okay. About to be recycling 2. You are just recycling 1. I definitely want to increase that. You're almost recycling 4. Leaving you at 3, and you've become 2. Upgrade.
Order received.
We've got a little bit of metal and stuff. We might look at building something else. We'll hold on to that thought. One thing I want to look at was our new troop we got. So if we go into our model council. 5. I'll just get your card. So 93, 180. Look at that defense, is pretty good. 93 soft attack. Hard attack's not bad either. How's that compared to the 4? So 46. Wow, that's almost double actually. So that's a significant improvement we have in terms of our new foot soldier. Question is, can we upgrade some people? You would be a good. What's I looking for? Candidate to upgrade. If we get to line strips? No. Where the button is. Here, upgrade. Mass upgrade. In the same OHQ. At 5. Maybe do one section of it, so we'll do that. So you guys are not all upgraded. Okay, good chunk of you are though. Also, I'm gonna spend the money on upgrading these guys. Just the ones that are here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can't group move. You guys can't move because you upgraded. I'm guessing there's an enemy here, we just can't see them. Yeah, told you. Hello. Because our territory surrounds you, if you run away, will you die, even though there's a free space? Let us test this theory.
Mission successful.
Okay, no losses, that's nice to see. And yes, we did die. Excellent. I need to expand up here. Seriously, where's your city? Is it like being cut off and it's actually somewhere else? Or was this it and it now belongs to Runderset? There you go, as the four zones we talked about. These guys are... no, 5. 6. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zones these dudes now have. 7. Oh. Okay. 8. Look how... yeah, look how close these all are compared to how far away ours are. Look at that. Look at that. All this nice plains between it all for ready movement. Got stuck with nothing but open space and blasted mountains. So if we're going to do anything, we probably want to try and take on this bad boy. Malsort. As a first step. Ruderskett. I've invested so much in this road and it's not going to actually... You are now starving to death. You are starving to death. You are not. Okay, you're... ish, you're... ish, you're... Road. Back. You guys are... some of them are better. Some of them not so much. Again, let's just bump snot out of them.
We need more firepower, sir.
What? How did I get ambushed? I don't quite know how that works. It's gonna go back. Let's not. Curiouser and Curiouser. Here onto the road. And let's stay as it is, I think. Could mop up here. We may as well.
Move out. Mission accomplished.
Good lad. Low mountains. Low mountains. That's all we're in this road. I might just stop the road thingy. I mean, I don't understand where these guys' city is. Clearly it's not in here. Unless... I don't know why they'd have one somewhere else. Where that might be. Anyway, we'll close out this little area. And like these guys, here's this. Oscillate. We can see the entirety of this territory. There is no town in here. Unless they've been somehow cut off from it. I'm not sure. This is definitely our target here, these guys, this major. Bruderskett. We may have to try and pull the trigger on them sooner or later, but it's a lot worse from us because we've got to go so far to attack them. And they've got lots of support. But hey ho. Always up for a challenge. Right. Don't look at cards now, we don't have political power for it. This road is clearly not efficient. Not far off. Could be better. It's amazing how different that area of the planet is. suppose in one respect it has mean we've been left fairly well alone. Downside is our expansion options have been really few and far between. The Twinglers had a go at us. We killed one but lost a whole bunch of militia. Apparently there was a lot more out there. We killed 100 walkers, lost 400 infantry, a bit more eyes. Yeah, it's not great. Only militia, but at the same time, ideal. Okay, metals, that's good for when the scrap runs out. This thing's still rocking and rolling. New tech. Better mining techniques. I think it's in the, is that in the applied science one? So I think you can repeat those and it just makes you more efficient. Polymer armor, that is nice. Heavy combat armor, that is also very nice. Whirlwind 3, aircraft, turboprop, all very good. Okay. Now we're a ways away from actually implementing those techs, but they're nice to know about. National budget. Kind of okay where things sit at the minute. I'm going to the percentage off here. So 2% off there, and then 1% off here. A minor tweak, I know, but
Affirmative.
we can add new people. Sure, let's do foreign affairs.
Affirmative.
Economic. Council again, I think I'm gonna push up the research a little bit. This seems fine. What do we want? That is, I mean, combat armor is fantastic. Source powered small arms. No, let's do combat armor. Let's make our frontline soldiers more survivable. So we did an MG. Hey, original Twitch, how's it going? I'm also learning this game. This is my kind of first run through of it, and it is really cool. I do enjoy the depth to it. We need to do a quad MG and we need to do an ultralight. That's fine. What should we start with? I might as well do them. Yes, we're not building them at the minute, but might as well have them available. I forgot to check the weight of that. 100 weight, it's fairly light. Now these things are mainly going up in infantry, so they don't need huge amounts of armor. Although polymer is so cheap. That would be 250. I'll give us 310 of an engine power of 300. But then I've got so much fuel I don't really care about, so let's go heavy diesel. So we have a bit better movement. Mystic Temple. We are, I believe we are we going commerce? Yes, we're going commerce. We're not really going meritocracy though. We have a double-edged sword. But sure. Keep our commerce ticking up. Decisions done. Assets. Let's have a look. We finished our recycling 2. I'd say we were going to push this up to at least a 3. So let's do that. Recycling 3. What did we start in Jupiter? We finished all the rad stuff and the truck station. Beautiful. Down here we've got recycling 4 done. Still doing recycling 2. You're still doing recycling. And we're still spending metal as fast as we can get it in our hands. Our greedy little hands. Can I say la vie at the minute? Actually, see here, can I? Hang on. Can I construct metal mine as well? I can. Why am I not doing that? Well, I'm an idiot. Get that on the go. Should have done that like a zillion years ago. Good. We did find another one in Saturn actually. Oh, Saturn is so massive. The chance of it being a useful place, yeah, pretty slim. Okay, no, that's going to help out massively actually with our metal income. Good. We've still got a little bit of headroom. Is there anything else we kind of desperately want in Jupiter? Maybe we should expand our ice mining. Why is this dipped? Let's check and make sure it's not just a random production thing. Difficulty of mining taking a little bit of penalty. May just be what we're using it. I'll keep an eye on that. I'm not convinced we're still using all this water, but you never know. We have seen some more agri-domes being built, although not of our own manufacture. So we may want to expand it. It's only nice to mine one. Actually, you know what? Just for the sake of it, let's just... Pretty cheap.
Copy that.
Good man. Okay. That'll do our assets for the turn. Moving then on to troops. Keep you... I'll pull you kind of east-ish towards this road, but also clearing out the terrain for me. Just down here. Guys are going to start stomping across. Supply, you still need supply. Hang a bit near the end of this road. You guys... Bugs, man. It's a man to do. We are at least up to green supply for most of these guys. Tempted spending a... I'm going to do it with the RT ones only. And then maybe we'll go for an assault to try and whittle them down. There isn't 30 of them here.
Yes, sir.
Our recce is pretty bad. Fortunately, if we throw one in, it doesn't tell us what the odds are. Now we are going to take casualties. It's not the end of the world. At least all our placements will be with significantly better foot 5s versus these are foot 3s. Excuse me. Oh, we're so close. Ah, if we'd broken 4 of them, they would have been destroyed outright. Oh, that's... Okay, so we're close. We're close to getting rid of these 4-meter long carnivores. The readiness was pretty low, so all this bombardment is certainly helping. We'll probably need a couple of turns to recover. Since we took some casualties, let's jump over to our SHQ and make sure they've got some plate reinforcements waiting. We do have 500 there, but let's give another 500 of our latest and greatest. Isn't. Advantage being, because there's some barracks underneath them, they will sit and gain experience, so when they head to the front line they are not just green troops. Always nice. Excuse me. Are you casually marauding into my territory? I believe you are. Okay. Frustrating activities from the miners there. Well, we are technically at war with these people, so we might clear that out. This tank can might as well stay on the road. Yep, no idea where these guys' capital has got to. Oh, this has just gone non-aligned. Oh, they have properly been absorbed. That probably was the minor capital, just got taken over. So our major enemy here gained another zone. Definitely a threat, and one we may just have to pull the trigger on sooner rather than later. I've moved all them. This guy, and then we're really just kind of holding the line on the east side here. Well, you were talking about closing the gap with Queen's Fort, which runs up this way. I'm not too worried about spending the time and effort to upgrade these guys because they're just standing off against militia at the minute. No idea where your actual capital is, mate. Certainly not here. Okay. Let's have a quick look at our cards. I might send a spy into you guys to find out where it is. Got a spy? I do. Alright, let's see if we can spy on these guys.
Affirmative.
Yes, that's good. Double the spies, okay. Do it again.
Affirmative.
Good. 3 spies. Hey, Original, thanks for the follow, my man. That's fine. So we technically still, no, we're no longer at war with them because they're now non-aligned. Okay. So I think we're technically at peace. This was the usual nonsense where miners can exchange borders, but that. Then we need to decide if we want to try and go to war with this major or not. What do we know about them? Where's my reports? If we can find much out about them. Wow, Sanderskeen has jumped up from 3rd to 1st. See, we're not far behind actually. Look, so, okay, yes, Brudersket has 6 zones to our 3. Populous wise, it's only a couple of percentage points. We obviously have 3 stonking cities. However, we are 3rd, which is not ideal. And we do have the biggest space. Let's say we have just masses of open room in mountains. They're all clustered together. Spies. Oh, so all our spies that get sent to Brudersket have been found and eliminated. Maybe we're just gonna go to war. The only problem is it's just such a logistical nightmare to fight these guys. I think it's always going to be a logistical nightmare to fight these guys. Maybe just bite the bullet and go deal with it. Tell you what, why don't we make it a target of raising some because we haven't got the what do you call it? Proper armies. So we can always raise independence, and that might be how we have to do it. For our tanks, sorry, I never finished that thought. I wanted some tanks. Yes, we've got maybe a heavy tank battalion. Do you have a normal tank battalion? Yeah, medium tank battalion. Which is unsurprisingly pretty metal heavy. Just for 50 tanks. So maybe we'll raise a couple of tanks to attach to these infantry. At that point we'll pull the trigger on the war. Okay, make that our ambition for the next turn or so. Like I say, it was about 15 minutes before I draw this to a close. She'll do that potentially next turn actually if we stop spending things now that the recycling levels have all increased. South. Suppose I will spend a little bit just to next dirt road so we can continue our exploration to the west. Might open up another avenue, although the road's going to be so long. Again, pushing logistics along it is just a frighteningly uncomfortable prospect. Alright, let's end the turn. I mean, we could of course stick a railhead in here and put a railway in, but rail through that mountains, I don't even want to think about how much that would cost. We've already tipped several thousand IP just into getting this road. Mainly just getting it from here to about here through these various mountain passes, and again here. So expensive. Which is good. I like the way that it makes mountains difficult terrain, because it makes it interesting, right? If mountains was just like, I don't know, 10%, 20% costs, it wouldn't be enough of a concern. You just build your, you know, quote unquote straight roads everywhere to make them most as efficient as you can. And you wouldn't really you might look at it from a defensive perspective, but not much else. But I think it really helps shape the planet the way that they are, you know, a really horrible terrain. Alright. 5 decisions, eh? Right, we're still going through this revolution. We have found, or we completed water purification, that's okay, not interesting, but good enough. Rocket engine. That's another thing, our air bases, if we built them in the city, are going to be nowhere near any front lines. Now we do have 2 energy lances. We'll be using those. Offer client stay. Oh, we could try that. Okay, we will look at that when we get to the card phase. First up, decisions. CEO. I am not massively enjoying the cult and the corporation add-on elements. I can see, you know, I think there's enough going on without the need for them. And that's probably why a lot of people turn them off, to be perfectly honest. I mean, we get a nice boost to commerce here. I'm just going to say no. Oh, he's going to keep hating me, so maybe I shouldn't keep saying no. Foreign Affairs Council, you're both bad at the job, but you're vaguely better, so really like me very much, though. You do like heart, though. You think that would increase? Natural point of 53, really? That's going to go up, though, when I give you a job.
Roger that.
Let's find out if that was a good decision or not. I mean, you've gone up to 100, that's quite insane. What's your resting point now? Still 53. Okay, we might have a job keeping you happy. Okay, Foreign Affairs. I'm more interested in major diplomacy, I think. We'll try that.
Roger that.
Economic Council. Mining techniques would be nice. Efficiency of all our mining. Let's do that.
Man.
And Air Force. I mean, I think we need most of these. Let's go for... turboprops, propellers. Let's go aerodynamic design. Why not? Okay, decisions done. Next up, assets. Water still is trickling down, but we have got this increasing in levels, so that is fine. Let's go to asset tab. Recycling 3 and ice mining are both due next turn. Recycling 2 has finished here, so we're reading that one. I remember which tab to click on. Construct. Really good. You're going to stay at 4, you're going to stay at 3, and metal mine as well. Again, I should have built a long time ago but didn't. You hit a little bit of inefficiency. Didn't get built there. I think that's about it. Assets at the minute, so we definitely have headroom to build something. As ever, maybe what? If I look in... I mean, we could go for some of this soil demetallization. It's quite expensive to build. It'll pay back for itself relatively quickly. At level 2, getting 500 metal a turn is pretty significant. 6 rounds, it's going to cost 3,000 metal to get though. That's pretty ouchy. Pretty ouchy. I'm going to hold off on that. We're just going to keep going with this, the scrap and the scrapes that we can find at the minute. Any government stuff we want? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing stuff. Should probably get a vidcom station. Logistics 4, Risk Station 3, no, they're fine. Power bank, again, not worried about that. Or these airbase things, okay. So let's grab a vidcon station that's pretty cheap. Let's have a look at our other towns. Venus. How is your happiness? Is now very happy. Workers are slowly getting there. Your quality of life has increased dramatically. That's good to see. And I think one thing we don't have is a hospital, but I will happily build one hospital. And I'm going to stop with my spending spree. Right, over here, we're going to pull you back because you're currently starving. That's what that black symbol means. Head back towards the road. We've got one square just to get rid of this non-aligned nonsense, and we'll head back down towards the road. You guys are going to head up here in this stuff they so rudely walked into. Really good. Now, our spies, which have been at work. Can you tell me where the rest of this place is? No. Is there a rest of it? I mean, there must be a rest of this place. There's no town in this place. I don't know, colour me slightly confused. We might look at the diplomacy option and see if we can client state someone. You are okay to hang about down here because this is going to be our way into the war with Bundersket. Or we're going to want to construct a steel road because we have plenty of IP kicking about. Eventually it's going to be connecting up, but meantime, I mean that's going to cost an insane amount of points. That is just 600. I forgot this is the expensive piece. We have a lot of IP, and as ever, it's not enough. Low mountains. That's the trick here. These two tiles are going to be a lot of points to get through. Needs a must if we want to open up this front. Just doing some scouting here. You need to get towards the road as fast as we can. Move is selected. Probably north is your best bet. Next well. You guys are just going to continue scouting about, see what's down here. Run into a new border. Here, I'm just going to bombard this turn, let everyone catch their breath after efforts last time. Oh, we got another kill, that's nice. There's maybe 20 of them now. This number is wrong because our intel is bad. I'll wait till everyone's a bit better supplied before further. That's it. You probably, now Venus is a lot happier, move the, who is it, 18th Light Infantry out of here. And realistically, we're probably going to want them to work. However, I'm also conscious of overstacking the. Maybe we'll pull them west so they're in and around Jupiter if we want to mobilize them. Move them out of the city. That guys can come with them. Militia can stay behind. Good. Guys as a tile. Edge west. Perfect. Slightly low on machines, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's do a quick scan of a trade. What can we sell? I'm never selling metal. Rare earths. Price is not great. Actually, we don't have that much money. Maybe we'll sell a bunch of rare earths.
Yes, sir.
Just so we've got a little bit of a slush fund on the go. Now, strategies, miners. Lines. If I said to, I don't know, these guys, difficulty 1,000,000, okay, great. You're for the major, or independent. Okay. So that's not going to happen. I think I want to start spying on these guys again. Probably gonna save up to a couple actually, so it's not just one I'm sending in. With that, I've got a few political power points I could spend. Private investments in Tuesday, good with. Do we have any more commercial projects yet? That in our Jupiter, because we haven't got yet.
Copy that.
Go. Cloning facilities. Everywhere got one of them. Have you got one of them? No.
Order received.
Perfect. And we'll do another archaeological effort. Will we get told there's no more things to find?
Roger that.
Yeah, okay. Jupiter's empty, Venus empty. Saturn may have. Always look at that. Shadow spies and things we need to. And we've got energy lances, which I think I'm going to wait till I get a tank to. Yes, exactly what we're going to do. Have you got spotter drones? No, you do not. You are the 1st Independent Artillery Battalion. There we go. Have
Affirmative.
the spotter drones. Makes them much more effective. Although, not that we're seeing it down to our right. Okay, so our mission was to raise some tanks for the end of the stream, and we haven't quite managed it. I went to Independent Tank Battalion. We could do it. It's going to stuff up. What did I plan to build? A vidcom station and something else? Sort it. We'll do it so we can see we've achieved our objectives. Do I only want 50 tanks? Probably. Blocks of 50, it's kind of where we're at right now. 30 dragons, 20 Zions. Really? Okay. Sure. Let's do it just so we've got it. Hello! These are... Got some medium tanks with them 88 howitzers and some... an assault gun. The 88 high velocity. Okay. These are much better against hard targets. They're nice. They're actually pretty good against both. What's your movement? Movement modifier is -30. You're both dragons minus. Okay. We're going to be a little bit slow, but that's fine. Probably going to attach to these. In fact, yeah, let's just do it now. Why not? Let's give these guys an energy lance if we can find them. Bottom, very good.
Affirmative.
And we're also going to give them, we could give them a massive shield. Or an anti-grav lifter, making them a bit more movable. Let's do that so we can move a bit faster. Can we give them 3 things? I have in my head that we can't.
Affirmative.
Oh, we can. Sweet. Right, these guys are pretty awesome now. And we'll roll them toward the front. And I probably want another... Got them, although there's only 10 of them, although they are awesome. Maybe another 1, 2. And that'll help us punch through. So when we come back next time, we're going to try and go to war with the Major and see how that goes, which could end in disastrous fire, but you never know. And with characteristic prophecies of doom, that is where we are going to end this episode, and indeed where the stream itself ended. So when we rejoin next time, we're going to focus on that war with Bundesket. We're going to have to, not straight away, I don't think we'll kick off. We do need to get a few extra units on hand, a few more armoured and probably a few more artillery, and then we'll give it a bash and see how that goes. And if you're interested in seeing that live, the next stream will be on January the 17th, Monday evening at 8 PM GMT, so do come out if you're available. If not, they will all be on YouTube as per usual. And as ever, I do hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll catch you all in the next one.